My name's Chris, and I'm here to demo how to do trees and grasses. A really good brush to do trees and grasses or any kind of foliage is a fan brush of some sort, which is a really good brush for doing that. So first I'm going to show you how to do an evergreen tree here, or pine tree as they call it. I'm going to mix phthalo green and a bit of sienna to mute it down a little bit, because as probably you know, phthalo green is quite intense, so we want to mute it down. It's a beautiful color, phthalo green. You want lots of paint to do this, like really a lot of paint, so don't be afraid to get a lot. I'm going to add a little ochre to it too. And then how we start is we go like this, having your brush go back and forth, and then as it gets closer to the top, it narrows a bit, and as it's a bit thicker at the bottom. You don't want it too narrow at the top, and you don't want it too thick at the bottom, but there's a slight variation there. So there you go. I mean, without very much work, you don't want to overdo it, because you want some of that spaces in between, so it looks like the wind can flow through it, or can blow through it. I mean, float through. Now, as the tree gets closer to the top, it's a bit lighter at the top. So I'm going to take some lemon yellow here, just a little. I don't need a lot, so I don't want the contrast to be too great. And then as you go in, you might not be able to see this on the camera too well, by the way. Just go in there a bit. Probably a lot of paint. You need a lot of paint to do trees, by the way. You really do. I don't think I even had enough. And I could do another one too, just quickly. And I'm going to need more paint. Hold on for a second. So reload. Phthalo green. Sienna. There we go. Mix the two again. Just want it fairly dark. And just do another one here. Maybe start. You can even do this too if you want to, mark your tree like that, and then you go like this. And then as you get closer to the top, you can use the side of the fan brush, and there you go. There's a quick little tree. Didn't take much time at all to do it. And as I said, here I'm gonna get a brush for my lights. I'll take another fan brush. It's a smaller one. It's a 0 HG series. It could be any fan is good, as long as it's bristle. The soft ones will not work very well, because the oil paint's quite stiff and thick. Again, I'm adding a little lemon yellow, because as trees get closer to the top, they are a little brighter, because they're closer to the sun, and then at the base is darker. Now that's some tree. That's about how you do like evergreen trees or pine trees or similar. To do grasses, simply take your fan brush and lift. You do like grasses and things, you can take your side of the brush and do some grasses. This brush is really amazing for that. It's really great. Now the bottom, you want it to disappear, so you can go up. We're going to need more paint here. Go up and cover the bottom so it doesn't look like there's a line there. I'm just using the same mixtures here, but you want to mix different variety of greens so not everything's the same. But I'm just showing you how the technique of it. I hope you can see this well on the camera. It can be a bit difficult. And then I'm just going to add a bit of light in some places. I'm going to blend the bottom out so it doesn't look like there's like a line. And then like that. You can even get another color in. You can take some ochre if you want, break up the, you know, because it's kind of the same, so we can go in with a bit of ochre if we wish. Just a touch here and there. There we go. Now now shrub, you can do shrubs like with fan brush as well. Going in with a fairly dark mass. Take some burnt sienna, a bit of yellow ochre, and some phthalo green. You don't have to use phthalo green if you find it too intense. You can use sap green or hooker's green. There's so many greens out there. Or Viridian's another one, quite expensive, but it's a good one too. Just place in, and you want those textures to happen, like the stuff like that. Don't, because it's easy to overwork, and you can, otherwise you just have a solid looking foliage. Again, I'm just adding a little lemon, not too much. And see, there's your quick little bush already. Doing shrubs and things. There's like a shrub. Now, I don't know if I have enough room. I'll have to do a foliage tree. And I'm just going to do, you know, again, the fan brush is excellent for doing trees and grasses and things. It's a wonderful brush. You could use a flat brush, but I don't know, somehow the fan brush just wins. Here's a little foliage tree of some sort here. Don't have enough dark, so I'll go in with phthalo green and burnt sienna. Maybe a little black. Find the black here. I want to darken it a bit more. A little touch of black. Make it a little darker. Do various, just be careless with it basically. Don't overthink it or just do it. Okay. Now I'm going to take a bit of ochre, maybe a touch of sienna, and some lemon for a lighter green. And then I'll just go in. Don't need a high contrast. Not always. I could show you how to do autumn ones in the next video, but this could get you started. I would think. And I'm going to wipe it off a bit because I think I'm picking too much green. Always have good rags handy because it's good to wipe off something. Because sometimes you just get too much paint on your brush. So I'm just going to go in here and a bit of high con, let that texture happen. Now I'm going to add a little bit of a trunk to that tree so it doesn't look like it's floating in midair. So I'll just use burnt sienna, a bit of Payne's gray, and then just add a trunk, a tree trunk, add branches to it. A good brush, I'm going to show you how to do branches quickly. A good brush for doing branches is like I like to use, if I can find it here. There's so many brushes. There we go. Is what they call a dagger striper. It has a nice point, and it's really good for doing branches, and they hold more paint. Where a rigger or a liner, a script liner, they don't hold as much paint. I'm going to have to get a bit of thinner here so I can do it. Otherwise, the oil paint's just too thick. Not too much thinner, but it's a good tool for doing branches. Here, I'll do a quick little tree here. See, it does excellent branches. Just beautiful. Going like this, just letting my brush do it. Takes beautiful tree branches or any kind of branches, really. It's an excellent brush to use. The brush I used for that flat brush didn't really work. Get a bit of lemon yellow so that can show up. You can even go in, do a little brown. Another way, you could even lift off some of the oil paint as I did there if it's thick enough. That works too. But it has beautiful branches. This dagger striper. Well, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and I hope it was very helpful. This is bye for now.